dynamically refreshing pages, and I shouldn't say dynamically, it's more client side or based. So starting with the login flow, I've got the sign in page. You can obviously do the traditional email login, or you can sign in with Google. If you're new, you can click this and it uses Ajax to pull up the sign up page to create a new user. But I've been around and testing it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in with Google. Been using this account to test it. All right, so this brings me to the garden index page, and this is all dynamically displayed. So if I put, part sun, sun, and add, a new plant to it, starts a garden, and it automatically refreshes this page with the new garden. But let's go into the Sunny Garden. The Sunny Garden has some clippings already, or well, it has one. We've got a rosemary page. You can add new clippings here, and it does the same JSON functionality as the previous pages. But let's learn more about rosemary. Again, this is using Ajax and jQuery to display. I've also used prototyping to add all of this information in a nice readable format. I kind of liked that it was, the rosemary is introducing itself to the user. So we love this. This is great. But let's say we want some other perennials. These are dynamically generated list items in our navigation. I used it with a plant model method that looks at all the kinds that we have in the database, all the kinds of plants we have, and it generates a link for each kind. So if we go to perennials, it lets us browse perennials. Trees, same thing, we got that. And that is the app so far. You can also click and add a plant here, saves the plant, and up here, same JSON and Ajax functionality as before. I think I have one other thing I want to show you guys. So if you're browsing a specific plant, you see kind of the same information that you saw on the garden page, but you can also see any garden where this is already being used. So if you have ideas or you have rosemary, you can go and look in here and maybe you'll find another garden that has complementary plants. So it was just another browser functionality. And then you can also, of course, as in the previous version, add clippings to a garden right from the plant page, clippings being, of course, the join table. And so my next steps for this app are going to be to create a better user interface. So I am planning on putting a Bootstrap front end over top of this to make it a little bit cleaner and a little bit prettier, but I will be back with that later. Thanks for the time.